right, welcome to Trending in the Triad.
Yep.
First of all, hold up.
I think you.
Can I get an Aggie pride?
Aggie pride. What? Yes,
Some
lit.
Aggie bread. No, how you say it?
Aggie born, Aggie
I'm
bread.
gonna be an Aggie, so I'm Aggie dead.
Hey, let's get it.
I don't know it, but I love it.
Yes.
And I'm a true Aggie, y'all, and I graduated in 4 years.
So, I mean, I know that we giving all this love to the Aggies, but can we just talk about why we giving so much love?
Yes.
Like real talk. Like,
yes.
all you Aggies that are out there watching, I need you to light up the Trending in the Triad timeline right now because y'all did that.
That's right.
So,
Right.
what was it?
MEAC champions for 2017.
Undefeated.
The first ever in history to be undefeated, 12-0. So that's pretty impressive. That's crazy.
I heard Atlanta was so
Lit.
I don't think Atlanta has
I'll
truly
feel
had an experience until the Aggies come and infiltrate the land.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, you know,
we bring a different element.
it was no longer about Spelman.
You know what?
Or Clark.
Or Clark.
Right.
It was all about the Aggies.
Right. And you could tell because I think the Atlanta airport shut down.
That's because of all that.
That's
Aggie,
because all that Aggie was
pride.
going on.
Pain.
Yes, we was shutting down.
No.
So again, shout out ANC. Let's go. Y'all did that.
Shout out to Rock R&R Productions. I saw the footage on that
Yes.
party though.
Yes.
Whoa.
But
He
you know,
went to Atlanta and shut it down for real.
but he goes everywhere and shuts it down.
Yeah.
Speaking
Coming
of
for you,
which,
Rock.
he's coming in January, and I'm
Yes,
gonna call
he
you
is.
out right on the show,
Hey.
just like that. You already know, Lil Sis did that.
Yes.
Be talking to you in a few days.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And another thing, since we're on football,
Yes.
the pop culture today, Diddy wants to buy the Panthers.
Let's get it right. Diddy wants to buy the North Carolina
The
Panthers.
North Carolina Panthers.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Diddy, we love you, but bruh, can you learn the name?
Right.
What did he
Right.
say?
The North Carolina
He
Panthers.
said North Carolina Panthers.
Like, I really want to buy the North Carolina Panthers. I really want to buy the North Carolina Panthers. Yeah, I ain't mad at you, but the Carolina
Y'all
Panthers.
got the point.
But wait a minute, did you see?
That's what everybody is saying. And he ain't got the money to buy it anyway. Now, Diddy does have a lot of money, but they said, hold on, wait. This is what they were talking about. They said that even if he wanted to buy it, he would have to literally put together a lot of people. Like he would have to go. They
Are
were
you
saying,
serious?
I'm serious. They were talking about this morning on 102 Jams. They said he would have to go to like people like Jay-Z, have him to come. You think he'll be able to buy it?
Not by himself, no.
Exactly. That's what they were saying. He don't got that. I don't think he could.
I would say this. I don't know what the
I don't
exact
think
value is of the Carolina Panthers.
2.3 billion.
Yeah.
It's 2.3 billion. Okay, 2.3 billion. They
Diddy
are-
ain't got that.
It's still a very popular team. They may not, they are actually winning right now though, right?
I'm an Eagles fan. Hey, so I don't know.
Blame it on my mind, not my heart. Okay, I love me some Cam. I've been following Cam since Auburn. Love you, Cam.
But whether they're winning or not is not even the issue. The brand itself
They have
has
the
longevity.
brand is strong. The brand is
has
strong.
longevity.
The Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, of course, but
So-
Diddy can't buy that by himself.
Well, whether he
Why
can
would
or
he want to
can't.
buy it by himself though? Why would he want to? A true businessman is going to bring in partners that is going to help him get the team so they all can collaboratively come together
And make that money.
I mean, he would
But-
be dumb to put up all his money to buy this team.
Yeah.
Jay-Z did it with his team, the Nets. That's what they do now. A lot
Right.
of people own teams now.
But I want, you know me, I always come from the left. So even beyond the fact that Diddy wanted to buy the team, did you see all of the racist comments behind it?
Well,
It was crazy.
So, you know,
telling you, it's
I
a
want to
racist
say this
world,
much.
man.
I do want to say this much. Shout out to a black man that is enterprising. Because let's look at it. Everybody wants to talk about the hip hop culture and how hip hop is ruining America. You know, that's the reason why they needed to make America great. Yeah. Anyway, was because of hip hop. But what I'm starting to notice is hip hop is showing that it's about business. The men and the women that are in the hip hop culture are stepping up and saying, not only am I taking my brand and putting it behind it, but I want to put my money here so that I can show you that I'm a legitimate businessman. Because just like you just brought up, Jay-Z owns some of the top clubs in New York.
You're right.
Not to mention that he has businesses upon businesses upon businesses. So whether Diddy can buy it by himself or not, watch hip hop come together. And if that man wants to make it happen, he knows enough friends that have money, and hip hop can run the game.
Oh, I'm sure. But I think he got a lot of backlash from also saying he want to take Cam out and put Kaepernick.
Yeah.
Kaepernick in there. Ain't nobody. And everybody was like, what?
It's like he was doing good.
He was doing
I'm
good.
gonna have the best. First of all, do y'all think he was serious or he was joking?
No, I think he was just saying it.
I think
He's like, we're gonna have the best halftime shows. We're gonna have the best music playing in the stadium. He gonna bring Kaepernick back. I was like,
Right.
would.
But the dude got pretty much shut out of NFL
Right.
because he took a stand. It wasn't because he couldn't play.
Right.
It was because he took a stand.
Right.
So when you have all of these racist, and I'm just going to call it like I see it, when you have all of these racist people with money saying you can't play because you're standing up for what you believe in, think about it. If as a black man you believe in what he's standing for, you don't mind saying, well, I'm going to take this person out and put this one in. Now, everybody love Cam
Right.
in
so
North
that's not gonna
Carolina.
work.
I love Cam.
I just want him to get a stylist.
Get a what? Oh, a
Love
stylist.
Cam style.
Oh, I mean, I think if Cam leaves, then I mean, you're gonna lose a big chunk of the Panthers. Everybody love Cam.
I think
so
everybody loves Cam.
He
Cam
brought
has been
he
around
brought
for a
the
while.
Panthers
I think
back.
he's different. He's unique. Like, have y'all actually seen this man in person?
God, I know, Lord, bless his soul, Lord, Jesus.
And
And
a
for
good,
him to be able to
and a
even
good
give him
person.
yeah, for him to even get that swag like that, to be the size that he is, I love it. I love everything about
Goodness.
Cam. I'm coming for you, Trinity and Triad. Cam.
Right.
Calling
That would be
you
so
out.
dope. That
'Cause
would
we
be
get
so
what we
dope,
want.
Cam. Yeah, come join us.
All right. So,
All right, y'all. We're
It's
moving
time.
really fast today, guys, because we have some sessions we need to do a little bit later.
Yes.
And I'm really excited about this music guest as well. So let's go ahead and get to the chime time, Rashad.
Yes,
What's
chime
going
time.
on with that?
how we chiming?
What we chiming about today?
Is besides cheating, what are some things that will push a woman away?
Besides cheating?
Lack of motivation. Sorry. I didn't mean
Lord.
to jump in.
Okay.
Repeat
So,
the question.
besides
Okay.
cheating, what are some things that would push a woman away?
Okay. We're going to be real quick on this because definitely lack of intimacy. I feel that
That's a good
woman,
one.
we're emotional beings.
Yeah.
And that's how we connect. We connect in a lot of ways differently than a man. And to me, lack of intimacy would definitely run a woman away. And it may not be to another man. It may just shut her down. Like,
I agree.
and meaning shutting her down is, she loses the drive to even want to be in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, it's a two and two. It's a one. This person, you got to come together. And you have to make sacrifices and compromises and things like that. When that woman stop compromising with you, when she stopped wanting to do certain things that wife's supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? Put two and two together. It's lack of intimacy. Like, she done completely shut down. It's like you there, but that's it. To me, that's big to me.
I think that's the good one. I think mine is communication. I think if the communication is not right, if I feel like you're lying or you're not completely transparent, then that's going to shut me off. Because then if I can't trust you about the little things, then the big things are just out the window. Right. So I would say, my thing is communication.
Lack of motivation for the kid. Like, not trying to be
That's a
funny,
good one.
but you need to see a man's drive. If he up there sitting around like a lump on a log, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's a turnoff because
Yes, Lord.
it's like, if you're supposed to be the head and I'm supposed to follow you, where the hell you going? If you're sitting on the couch just playing PlayStation, you have no motivation. So automatically my everything is like shut down. And plus I'm so driven that I can't be driving for both of us. You know what I'm saying? I need
Right, though.
I need a man that can drive this car.
Right, right.
Oh, I got a good question.
As it
Can a
should
man
be.
be overly motivated and run a woman away?
I don't think
Yes.
so. You think so?
I think so. What I mean, not overly motivated. I think he can be so busy that he doesn't make time, and
Okay.
therefore there's no intimacy and no
Okay.
communication.
Okay.
I think that's what it can be. But I don't think a man can be overly motivated. It's just, you know how sometimes some men are so much on that. They're driven. They got a goal. They haven't told you what it is. They trying to go somewhere. Shut up. They trying to go somewhere. They ain't communicated one thing. You don't know when they coming. You don't know where they going. But they saying, yo, I gotta handle my business. And that's that vernacular that's used. I gotta handle my business. You don't even know what it is. You completely shut out.
Mm.
So, I mean, I dated a party promoter. Bruh. Never. Anyway, he was motivated.
Promoters will, I promise you, like,
They will challenge your life.
It's a
Non-stop grind.
Stop. Like, everybody know my husband is a promoter. My husband's
Yes.
a promoter. That's what he does. And I said that question because it wasn't a thing. It didn't run me away. It's not running me away, But I would say this. I have my moments when he's so on 10 all the time. He does not have a shutdown button.
Yep.
I mean, I know maybe women really like that. But it's like, but with me, it's like because we're both so driven.
Yeah.
It's like I have my lane here, he have his lane here,
And when
we
y'all meet in
have
the
we have lanes together. But it's like it's non-stop. It's like I mean, it's never a break. I promise y'all.
But
It's
you know
crazy.
what? On the flip side, I want to ask a man: can a woman be too driven for a man?
Oh yes, I already know that. I deal
really
with that
wanna
all
know.
the time. Men,
That you too driven?
yeah, or I intimidate guys
I've heard that
because
one.
I do too much, or I'm in this and I'm in that, and you're in the spotlight. I bet all the guys like you, and you do like
No,
it's
that's
just
just insecure.
It's well, Jesus speak, but it's
What
just
man? I'm gonna ask Shad. I know you out there in the audience. Can a woman be too driven? Never.
Say that,
Is
speak
that
up.
sexy to you?
Yeah. I mean, for a woman to be,
Somebody just said she could be doing too much. I heard that off camera. Yeah, she could be doing too much.
what? What's doing too much?
What is doing too much? So that. So I'm gonna repeat what he said. I'm gonna repeat what he said for those of you who may or may not be able to hear him. He said that sometimes we can be so focused on our work
True,
and not communicate,
true.
and that most of the time. What? I'm sorry. Repeat that again. Most of the time.
That
What?
you can't like really concentrate on your man. Now I will say this too. Y'all know
Yeah.
I'm very transparent, and I am transparent because I know there's a lot of women that goes through things, and sometimes they
Yeah.
think you don't never go through stuff like, oh yeah,
Right.
my life is perfect.
Right.
And I'll be letting you know, like for real,
She
like
do.
I felt like that at one point. Like I was so driven, I was so on go that I was neglecting my home. And it really made me really step my game up. Like I cook like almost every night now. I try to be home at a certain time now.
Get it, girl.
Like I promise you, because I had self-reflection.
Yeah.
Because I literally was at work. I would be in my salon 12, 13 hours, come home around 11 o'clock, take a shower, jump in the bed. And my husband and my daughter looking at me like,
Hey.
Oh my gosh,
mama, wife. And I really had to have self-reflection. It wasn't nothing that somebody told me. It wasn't nothing that they actually came out and said. I actually had to sit back and was like, Tamia, you're doing too much.
I've done that. I'm guilty.
Oh my God, I
And I'll
promise
shut down
you.
and use work as my
I
shutdown.
literally just had that same reflection because when you just running all the time and then you
You're
start,
doing a lot better though. I'm seeing you. Though.
you know, I'm starting to step because you got to pull yourself back, and
Yeah,
I've been
you.
realizing that like I'm doing so much and spreading myself so thin that I'm missing out on valuable time with my kids, my family. Monogram. So yeah. Next. Next. I can't stand her.
All right, speaking of which, since she went ahead and shuffled us along, because, whatever. I'm calling
Right, because y'all already know we ain't about
she
that life.
shuffled. Did you hear that shuffle?
Yeah.
We not about that life.
Right.
Next. Belinda got a boo, y'all.
No, what are y'all talking about? They be lying on here, y'all. Don't listen. Oh Lord Jesus,
That was a good chime time.
that
was a
was
good chime time.
good job,
I love
Rashad.
chime times because it always make you reflect. Like even when I'm talking to women in my salon and it be a chime time situation and they'll be talking to me about it, and I always reflect on something that we talked about in here, and all y'all's perspectives.
Right.
And I always have a good thing to actually say back. So
Right.
cool.
Right.
So I'm going to stop for a commercial break real quick because that's just my job and I feel like I should. So, yeah. But for those of you who have been watching social media, I know you've seen the Pretty Girls Mafia hitting. I know you've seen Pretty Girls Like Trap Music. I know you know about it. Don't act like you don't. Spectators, don't spectate, join, participate.
Right.
Anyway, participate.
Right.
January the 20th is sold out.
Sold out.
So even if you wanted to come, you could sit outside and you could watch Butter Rug. Nah, it's locked down. But February the 3rd, there are still some tickets available. We want you to go on, check out what's going on. Because, I mean, A1 Events and Promotions is really putting it down. Shout out to Latressa Miller. She will be the dance instructor. And I'm going to tell you just like this. Pretty girls like to whine, and pretty girls like that trap music, but they also like to twerk. Oh, shout out to the hater that tried to come for me because of the fact that pretty girls like to twerk. We see you, boo. It's cool.
What's
You
his
might-
name, girl? I'm just
Huh? You know I was saying. But anyway, I'm gonna say this much. Women, let me do this. There are some men that are lurking on social media to shut down your fly. Straight up. Because they can't handle
out,
you
girl.
coming outside of your box and accepting and loving and embracing yourself. So when you get that one that wants to shoot at you because of your picture, shoot at you because of your status, come at you, attack you, girl, just know that your sexy so fly that it messed with his head and he had to say something. He didn't even know how to come positive. So that was our commercial break.
That was a good commercial break.
It sure
We
was.
spoke about this too. We about to go to our art spotlight.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with social media, and I do a lot of social media because I do a lot of branding for myself and for others as well.
Yep.
When you have somebody attack you on social media and
Come
you
on.
want to go back and forth with that person, you're actually introducing them to your audience.
Yeah.
Now, some people you got to clap back in.
Clap.
You
Yeah.
got to clap back.
Look,
But
clap back
you
in,
gotta
correct.
really pick your battles with it.
Right,
Because
right.
a lot of times they want to keep going back and forth with you. I dealt with this when I first started training in the Triad. I had someone out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, try to come for me like, what's your concept? I've been doing this for years, this, that.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I'm going back and forth with this guy, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold up.
Bruh. It's
not
I'm
worth
actually introducing him to all,
Yeah.
I'm right. I'm like introducing him to all 4 of my pages,
Yes.
my 15,000+ Instagram followers, all my pages with almost 5,000 friends. I'm introducing him to my entire social media network. And for somebody to Google him and ask him who he is. And I was like, you know what? Was he what? It was actually it was an African American male, and he was really, and I felt like kind of disrespected. And I was like, okay, I'm a black female trying to do my thing, or female regardless. And this man was like coming for me real hard, and I had to actually step back and was like, you know what?
But let me say this much. That's the reason why I made that particular
Right.
statement. Because what I've noticed is most of the time you don't get women clapping back at you. It's usually a man that tries to bully you on social media. And it's almost like he tries to interject his views and his thoughts to make you feel less than, to shut you down. I'm going to tell you just like this, bruh. I'm going ahead. Let me sit on up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just at this point where, and I speak for me, and I speak for this whole squad, because at the end of the day, Trinity and the Triad, we a squad. Z ain't here. Shout out to Z. We know you handling your
Hey,
business,
girl.
baby girl. We love you. But when you see black women doing it, coming together and spreading positivity, and you want to come back and clap with your negativity, putting us into boxes and judging us based upon what we wear, how we feel, what we like, what kind of music we listen to, how we present ourselves, whether we choose to like music that's from the underground or whether we choose to like classical or jazz. Let me tell you something. A truly cultured woman can go to a jazz concert with you, can also listen to some classical with you, and go straight to the trap too. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there for you. So for any of you social media bullies that are out there coming for women that are strong and know who they are, guess what? We don't have to clap back. The best thing we can do for you is delete you, boo. Because guess what?
I'm blocking.
We
Block.
delete and block because guess what we are? We too fly for your BS. Anyway,
I just don't have time personally.
keeping it moving.
You would not believe the bullying that we get. Like,
The bullying.
It's crazy. And it be from like black men.
Black men.
Hating. Just,
And I'm going to
it's
say
horrible.
this too. I'm not going to just down black men because there are some
Oh,
black
no,
men
no,
that
no,
are
no.
out there that are actually going through some things as well. I said I was going to say this. Musicians Exposed. Shout out to Mike Allen. You were talking about the fact that, you know, you wanted to be a producer. Some people put you down for it. You wanted to play drums. Some people put you down for it. I'm going to say this much. Keep doing your thing. Nobody can tell you what your dream is. And I say that speaking for myself too, because there's a whole lot of them out there that put their mouth on the kid. But guess what? Still getting booked. Anyway, so, you know,
Blessed.
back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all love me. It's all of them. Y'all went way back. But
Right.
you gotta say that. So as an artist myself, I just wanted to make that segue. Shout out to all the artists that are out there grinding, because the
Right.
grind is serious. You gotta be your own promotions team. You gotta be your
For real.
everything. So when a person comes for you, you kind of take that thing personally.
Right.
As we digress, we're getting ready to bring on our new artist spotlight right now.
Yes.
Big
Put
time.
the
excited.
nuggets out there to our artists out there.
Oh, always. We're going to always uplift and encourage the artists. Because you know what? We know what it's like. You with the promotions, as well as y'all don't understand. This girl right here is a whole booking entity. You understand what I'm
She
saying?
ain't lying.
She's a booking entity. This one over here can get all your promo done as well. You know what I'm saying?
Anything.
So
Time to go.
and me, I'm just all that. So
Okay. Squad.
I'm joking.
We're very confident.
Right. That's how we should be.
But we
Okay.
gotta be, because so many other people gonna tell you what you are, so you gotta go back and let them know this is who I am and I stand on my square. What?
Ow. And with that, we're going to go ahead and get right into our artist spotlight. So I'm excited.
I know you would.
I know. Okay, guys. So without further ado, please help me welcome Kaylin Torre, please.
Yes, Kaylin.
Mr. Torre, come on.
Y'all, we had a lesson on how to say his name properly.
We did. It's Kaylin
Correctly.
I
Torre.
love your name, by the way.
Aren't you proud of me?
I'm very proud of you.
Thanks for coming.
I'm
I'm
glad
gonna
to
hand
hear
this
it.
mic over to you because I'm just loud.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
All right. So, Mr. Kaylin, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you from?
Yeah, I'm from the first black city in America. It just never came into fruition. Soul City, North Carolina. Yeah, Soul City, North
I've never heard
Carolina.
of that.
You said what now?
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, hey, first time for everything.
I know that's right.
But yeah, it never came into fruition. You had Richard Nixon funding. I think he put about $40 million, but he just snatched it away. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Floyd B. McKissick, by the way. He's also from Soul City, North Carolina. Warren County, Dub C. Shout out to y'all, 252.
Nice.
Oh, it's this 252?
252, huh?
What part? Like where? My husband's from 252.
Where's he from?
From Messick.
Messick. Never heard of it.
Pamlico County,
Pamela County.
That's what
Messick
Messick
Boy
comes from.
Coe County.
Yeah.
New Bern, Aurora.
Right, I have heard of all those towns, but Warren County, Soul City.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
all right.
Nice.
That's all right.
Nice.
Get a history lesson too.
I know, right?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, because when I heard that, I was like, what? The first black city that ain't never come. And I was like, Soul City
Charlemagne
makes
even
sense.
shouted it out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Charlemagne the God. You know, he even know about Soul City.
Dang, that's what's up. Okay, well, I see you got a lot of things going on, a couple projects. Just tell us about, what you do, what type of, genre you.
Well, my
Alright.
genre consists of, I say I'm a southern lyricist. You know, you can compare me to, my upbringing consisted of Nasir Jones. We all know who that is. Chad Butler, R.I.P. He was a big influence on me. I dedicated this whole project to him. The Mac, the story of Loveless DeVille. I dedicated that to him. The regular artists, Nas, Jay, was always an influence on me. UGK specifically, I just named Pimp C. All the Southern greats. Yeah, that's about it right there.
Nice, nice. So how long have you been, doing your lyricist and writing and?
Whew, it's been quite a time. It's been quite a while. We can go back to my beginnings. Came from the mid '90s, but the late '90s was when I was really influenced by, the culture or whatever. Ludacris, specifically.
Luda.
Waiting on that.
Yeah, Luda. Yeah,
You talk about the great Southern rappers.
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah.
That's what you want, Pimp C. But then when you can't.
Yeah,
Not without
right,
the Luda.
right.
And
Shout out.
I heard the little dialect of the Luda too.
Yeah, you hear the voice, right?
I heard that.
I kind of follow his path a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because like I went to A&T for that, you know what I'm
Aggie
saying?
Pride.
Shout out to the Aggies 12-0. We won the Celebration Bowl, all of that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I kind of follow his path a little bit. That's why I went to school like for journalism or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I graduated in 2010, by the way, mass communications, and yeah, I just kind of follow his path because, you know, he was at the Atlanta radio station, you know, doing his thing for a while. And then he built his, you know what I'm saying, repertoire up or whatever. He met a lot of people at that radio station. Being in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, that was a booming mecca, you know what I'm saying, a new hip-hop, you know what I'm saying, region or whatever, you know what I'm saying, representing the South or whatever. So.
Wow.
So let me ask this question. What do you think, as an artist from North Carolina, what do you think about the North Carolina sound? What's your take on the North Carolina sound? I've heard different artists say different things.
Well, North Carolina is sort of like a melting pot. It never had like a real distinct sound to it. I think because of the location of it, because from, you know, Florida to New York, North Carolina's always been kind of like in the middle, you know what I'm saying? So if you think about the super popular, first famous artists that came out of North Carolina, such as Little Brother, Fonte, Big Pooh, shout out to them.
Calling that Fonte too. You know where you at.
Yeah, shout out to Fonte. Coleman. He influenced Drake too, you know what I'm saying? That's Drake's whole thing started from Little Brother, you know what I'm saying? But
And he's writing Raleigh right now.
who was that, Fonte? Yeah, awesome. Got to get with Fonte. But yeah, Little Brother. If you hear Little Brother sound, they never sounded like a Southern. They never sounded like Southern rappers or whatever. And then you look at J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole doesn't sound like a Southern rapper.
No, he does
you know what I'm
not.
saying?
Not at all.
That's why he in New York right now.
Probably so.
That's what I heard.
His upbringings came. He had to travel to New York or whatever because North Carolina. They just always say North Carolina never appreciates. You know what I'm saying, the artist.
Don't, because y'all don't appreciate your own. You don't put your own on, and you need to get it together. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
So she had a moment.
I did. I'm so sorry.
But I agree.
It's sad. Like, it's so much talent from here, and it's just so sad.
So why do you think that is? Why do you're out there, you're in the scene. Why do you think that there's a lack of support in North Carolina?
I think because originally we never had like a origination or whatever. We never had like our own sound just to build off of. Because, you know, New York, they had their own sound. The West Coast had their own sound. Even the Midwest had their own sound.
That is
you know what I'm
true.
saying? So, like me as an artist, I just like to throw up my. I just like to represent the Southern in me. You know what I'm saying? Because North Carolina is a Southern state. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't consider this really the South like that, especially people from Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, whatever. But this is the South. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I just want to bring that South to the forefront, you know what I'm saying, and bring longevity to it, you know what I'm saying, like Outkast, UGK, we got to bring that back, you know what I'm saying.
Wow. Go ahead. I'm just so impressed because usually you don't get artists that are so knowledgeable about.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm true to the craft, baby.
So
I'm
I'm
true
just
to the
listening
craft.
like, okay.
He's
That's
also
right.
journalism major.
Yeah.
Don't study it.
Right. That's
Yeah, I'm
true
into this
too.
right here, you know what I mean?
So, what makes you so different?
What makes me so different? Just creativity in a state. I study a lot of things. Like I study movies. I study everything. I critique everything. You know what I'm saying? I know more about anyone you have on this show. I have more musical knowledge in. You can have Kendrick Lamar up here. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee I got more musical knowledge than anybody you have up here. Just because I'm not a super famous artist or nothing yet, but I just studied everything. I studied every J album. I studied every Outkast album. I studied every Nas album. Every album of every popular artist. And I didn't even shout out my man Tip, man, T.I., man, Clifford Harris, because he was a big influence on me, like as far as style and whatever. So yeah, and all my favorite artists just coming up, I just could adapt to. Like I was born September 24th. Like T.I., he was born September 25th. Luda was born September 14th. Nas was born September 13th. And it's like all these guys just like I'm telling you, it just dwindled down. It's like life works in a mysterious way, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's everything is set up to happen a certain way. You feel me?
I keep hearing you say lyricists. So when you're studying them, is it more in the thought of what they're saying? Is that what you're really tuning into?
Yeah, I focus on lyrics more, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just like complexity, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a complex person, so you know, I just like to bring out that complexity. I like lyricism, you know what I'm saying? Never was just playing on the radio. I like longevity, you know what I'm saying? The long money is I feel like in lyricism. Anybody can make like a trap song, which I will do some trap music, you know what I'm saying? I can make some trap music. I love certain trap music, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not just this super conscious guy, you know what I'm saying? I mix everything in together. Like the song I do today, Willie Hutch, you know what I'm saying? It's just a, you know, Southern composition, you know what I mean? So
with that being said, you already transitioned us right on into the next portion of this. You talked about the song that you're going to do today.
Yes.
Give us a little insight on how you wrote it and what inspired it.
Well, what I was thinking about, the whole project is based in quadrants. You know what I'm saying? I go from the 70s to the 80s to the 90s to space age pimping. You know what I'm saying? Space age pimping is intergalactic. You know what I'm saying? Intergalactic pimping, baby. You gotta have an imagination. You gotta have creativity. You know what I'm saying? It's really I can see it, but everybody can't see it.
So you get the picture.
Exactly. I can see it, but everybody can't. You know what I'm saying? And I always had just like a huge imagination ever since a child, 5 years old. You know what I mean? So yeah. But Willie Hutch, I built it off of the artist Willie Hutch, R.I.P. to Willie Hutch. I had to reach out to his estate just to get the sample. And shout out to my man Dwayne Williams. You know what I mean? He definitely killed the beat or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He made that into a masterpiece for me. You know what I'm saying? So Willie Hutch composes. It consists of a lot of things I put into it, man. Just being a king, man. Kings and gods, because that's what we are. You know what I'm saying?
You know
Kings
what?
and gods.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, tell us, where can we find you?
Right.
Ooh, you're complex. Yeah, I wonder some of the questions. Right. He sure was.
Oh yeah. I'm here to help. You know, so I was put on earth solely just to help. You know, so.
Oh, that's nice. Humble. Well, tell us, where can we find you at on Facebook, social media?
You can find me, Kaylin Torre, aka Loveless DeVille. You know what I'm saying? That's just another character of mine. As projects come on, I'll just be creating characters or whatever. So, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media it is out there. If it hasn't been created yet, I'm going to be on that one. So. Nah.
Dang, do they even let you do MySpace?
I took mine down.
Music, but it's like weird.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
A little behind on the
I'm
times.
interested to hear what you sound like. I mean, we sampled a little bit, but
Right.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna move on to the side.
Yes.
We're gonna let you do your thing.
We're going to go ahead and take a little, get set up and hear from Mr. Kaylin Torre.
All right.
All right.
Kaylin Torre, aka Loveless DeVille, Willie Hutch, the Mac, the story of Loveless DeVille, out there now on all your music apps. Cadillac swerving through Galactica with purpose. Pimp Chronicles, I keep my bitches nervous. Most you niggas lame and the life you living worthless. Claiming he on top but ain't never scratched the surface. See this business that we in, no contraceptive urgent. The bitches all clean, never tarnished like a virgin. Musical thematics got me looking motion picture. Every day it's marijuana while I drink a fifth of liquor. I'm the Mac. Space Sage pimping to the other side. Willie Hutch, soundtrack to my motherfucking life. Cadillac the field, killing niggas homicide.
Willie Hutchison, you hoes pimp. Cruising through the app, music blasting, this my symphony. Keep a bitch broke, so it ain't no chance of pimping me. 2016, this a blaxploitation film. I'm famous on the track, and they never heard of him. A note to my oppressors, I even keep a white hoe, a loyalty to me. Keep a nigga sitting nice, though. She consistent every day, bringing honorariums. I won't stop till my hoes filling up the stadium. I'm the max.
You got what it's gonna look like? Or you just gonna freehand? Alright. Okay.
Willie Hutchison, you hoes. Focus is the richest nigga, always get the dollar bill. Niggas want the pussy, never knowing what a dollar bill. I started off a broke nigga sitting on Impala wheel. So I strategize, now I know how poppin' collars feel. Trying to get a crib in a place they call Apollo Hills. He asked me what I wanted, I told a nigga all the meals. A mansion like the playhouse, keep a bitch in each stable. If she ain't able, then the consequences fatal. What I can't stand is a lazy hoe with all potential. Niggas want the physical, it all starts within the mental. I'm just spreading wisdom, cause you niggas on that silly stuff. Riding on the track, nigga bumping fucking Willie Hutch. Space age pimping to the other side. Willie Hutch soundtrack to my motherfucking life. Cadillac and field out, killing niggas homicide. Willie Hutchison, you hoes pimp.
Hey.
Like that, lyricist, all right. Yes. Y'all make sure to go ahead and follow Mr. Kalen Teray and go ahead and get that music. And for us here.
So I have a question. Is your music live right now? Like, can we purchase it?
Oh, yes, of course.
So can you tell us where to purchase it?
You can purchase the Magnet Store at Loversville. You can stream it, actually. Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play Music, on any music app that is even out there, you know.
Nice.
Deezer, is it called Deezer? I don't handle that stuff. Tidal.
Right. That's so true, though.
But yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm excited. Thank you so much for sharing with us. We appreciate you coming on.
No problem at all.
Thanks
for having me. This is a great place, actually.
See, look at y'all. Thank you. Yes, please. Right. We want to definitely go ahead and put some spotlight on North Carolina. We're going to have to change that trend that they got going on. Go ahead and make it blow up real quick. So thank you again for coming on.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for having me. This place is going to be big right here.
See, thank you. I appreciate that.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. All right, y'all. Okay.
So we are about.
Oh my gosh, I'm really excited.
So I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to the Trinity and the Triad page.
Should we sit down? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit because I just can't stand in these shoes.
Right.
I'm back, you guys.
She had to make an entrance.
Oh yeah. That was a wonderful performance.
Isn't
Wonderful
he amazing?
performance. He's amazing. His lyrical content is amazing.
He had content, y'all.
Yes.
Content. He didn't just go and wubba. Anyway. But we are going to have something special. Y'all know we are known for doing things that are different, correct?
Right.
We love to keep it live, and even when we're in the studio, in our home, we still like to do stuff a little bit different. So today, I'm not going to take the pleasure of introducing this young man. I'm actually going to turn it over to Miss Tamia McCray so she can talk about the next thing we about to jump on into.
I had to go get fitted for my tattoo that I'm going to actually get on today, live on Trending in the Triad. Yay. I wanted to introduce this young man. I have been following him for a while. He is on the up and up here in this area. He actually came into my salon one day with some business cards and was like, I offer tattoos. He showed me some of his work. I mean, real professional. And I was like, wow. I was like really impressed. And actually, a couple of my stylists knew exactly who he was just by actually him walking in the salon. They have actually had other people knew his work, and actually, he's actually very well known in this area. And I just want to introduce Mr. Charles VC.
Okay, Mr. Charles.
Or did he call himself Charles Free too?
Yeah, he got several names.
You guys are like 10,000 names.
Yeah. Life happens,
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How you ladies doing?
Good. Thanks for joining us today. I'm excited.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. I know it was kind of last minute, but I was like, you know what? I was about to punk out. And I said, no, you know what? I'm going to do it. If I go ahead and put it out there, I'm actually going to do it. I haven't had one in a while, and I always wanted to do something in remembrance of my mom and my dad, who passed in 08 and 09. So I'm going to do actually 2 tribute tattoos to them today.
I didn't know it was a memorial tattoo.
It is. They both passed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of huge for me. But so tell me, where are you from?
Well, I'm actually from Greensville, North Carolina. But I left when I was a kid, and I moved to California, down in the LA area, and it was me, my mom, my sister, and did for a couple years. You know how things happen. You come back home. My grandparents got me, and they raised me. Since then, I've been here since then.
Okay.
A little bumpy along the way, but that's how life goes.
Cool. Tattooing is a very I always have respect for tattoo artists because it's a specialized craft that is going to be with somebody for the remainder of their life. Like, you actually put a stamp on that person. So tell me, how did you get into tattooing? I read your bio, but I want to hear from you because it was kind of interesting.
It's kind of funny, and I don't say this, so it'd be like a sob story. I'm not falling back on this, you know what I'm saying? It's not what made me, but when I was 17, I got into that whole get money thing and ended up getting some time. So when I was, just turned 17, I got sentenced with 2.5 years. I did my time. And came home, well, actually, while I was in prison, my last year in prison, one of the guys came here and he was talking to me. He was like, you want to get started and make some money? I was like, man, I ain't trying to run no drugs in prison, you know? So actually, he came to me after lunch and he had a pillowcase full of parts to a tattoo machine. And he was like, put it together. Now, what he saw that nobody else saw was that I was the only black guy in prison at the time, at that prison, that actually talked with the Hispanics. And they were the only ones doing tattoos. Wow. So he was just somebody that saw some skills and somebody else was like, I can make some money. You know what I'm saying? So I did what I did. I learned how to tattoo, and I just kept going. And I came home. I told myself, I'm going to get back on track. So I went to school, GTCC, from seeing full time, and started working. I was a little driver at Pizza Hut. And then I was just like, forget it. I quit school, and I quit my job, and I started tattooing. Yeah, and I kept at it, and I'm actually kind of glad I stuck to it. It was sometimes where I was broke. Like, if you ask my clients, and they'll tell you, like Tia Johnson, she tell you all the time, when she met me, I had a book bag, and my tattoo stuff was in there. And what people didn't know was I had a pair of pants and a pair of drawers in there, because that was what I had. That was like, we make mistakes in life, and things happen, and we got to learn from them. But like my papa told me, I got to ask for help. Nah, I'm gonna get it. Y'all got it. You tell me your stories. My grandfather's an Aggie. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? 12 and 0. Good job. And he graduated class of 74 because he went to the military and came back and finished in late. So he used to tell me his stories, and I used to be like, you slept in your car for like 6 months. So if I'm out here and I'm sleeping here or sleeping on the floor in the corner, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get right. And I did too. Actually, my daughter, she's 2 years old, and that's what got me right. That's what saved my life. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because I was like, boy.
Itching, huh?
Life is crazy, man. Life is crazy. And honestly, just recently, I just got off probation, and I just turned 28, back in November, and I honestly have to say that
I
I'm 28, and I just became a man, Like, I matured into I was, because, I used to have that attitude, like, excuse me, F the police and everything, et cetera, and you're not going to tell me what to do, whatnot. This is my world. I make my own rules. Hint, the word freedom, free world, that's my nickname. And it was just hell for me. So basically, probation happened at a time where my daughter, my second child, she was just born, and I got 15 years marshals about to lock me up. Well, they did lock me up, and I never got to see her.
I want to point this out, because in your bio, I want you to understand that this man dealt with this at a very young age. You were 17 years old when all of this thing started happening to him. So salute. For real.
Life happens though. I had enlisted my senior year in high school. I had enlisted in the National Guard because I wanted to be in the military. Of course, grandpapa was like, well, you ain't going to the Marines. So I was like, okay, well, I'll stay home, but I'm still going to serve, and eventually I'm going to switch over. But, I give a shout out to military. I'm proud of y'all guys, and come home, and I'm saying keep doing what you're doing. I have a cousin, he's a sergeant in the Marines, and I have highly respect for the military all day. You put your life on for something, and hey,
Right.
stand for something or fall for anything, right?
That's
right.
That's right. Well, I have a quick question because I want to get a tattoo too today. And I'm a little scared because I don't like needles. So, like, in your tattoo career, have you ever, like, maybe did a tattoo and, like, had to deal with, like, somebody not being, like, so happy? And how'd you deal with that?
Yeah. Well, I'm not even gonna say like tattoo. I'll say like I would say like a piercing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And,
you do piercings too?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had a client. I literally had to sit there and talk to her for like 45 minutes.
Oh, you had to talk into it.
Yeah. Totally. Like honestly, it's just I have to look past myself and I have to see that. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna rush in this. You got time? I got time. Let's do it. And
That's good. I feel better.
yeah,
Thank you.
I'm not, it's,
I don't.
Time is money.
yeah.
I would have left when somebody else called me to get a piercing.
And actually, you know, when you said last minute, this was real last minute for me. Like, I just got finished doing a tattoo right down the street, and I don't do house calls. But my client called me. She was just like, "Yeah, I just had a tattoo. I just had a child, and I really can't come out right now. But I want a tattoo." I was just like, "You know what? I got a few minutes. I got a few minutes. I'm about to make this play real quick. You know, it's about getting that money, keep it hot. You know what I'm saying?"
Tattoo artists are straight up hustlers, though.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, I learned the game from shout out to my grandparents, Mr. and Mrs. Little. Like, they taught me the game. Honestly, when I remember it was funny story, right? This is how I first got started making money. Swear to God, 6th grade, and we had a snowstorm. And what happened was, Grandma said, "Charles, don't go nowhere, stay home." So what I did was I got Papa's mechanic suit and a shovel and boots and I went down the street and I shoveled snow. I made $300 that day, okay? I came home tired, forgetting. I put my shoes at the door, suit and everything. Came in the house. I put my money under my mattress. My grandma came in the house, went straight to my room, tore it up, found the money. Started questioning me, where'd you get it from? And you know how old your grandmother is. You got 5 seconds to tell me right now where you got this money from, or it's gonna be hell. You know, my uncles, they mess and they trouble, so she thought I was going that direction. So I told her, you know, I shovel driveways, you know, all day long. And this lady, Miss Ruby Red, I always remember her. She gave me her phone number. She said, "I'm gonna need help around my house all year round. So you can make some extra money, come by." I said, "Okay." And she called her. She said, "Boy, if this lady don't tell me," I'm sitting here like, Martin told me stories about getting hit with broomsticks and pans. I'm sitting here like, yo. So she called her and she was talking to her. She was like, "Oh wow, okay." You know, so what she did was she took my money. She took my money because, you know, I didn't. Okay. Yeah. But what her and Papa did was they invested in a lawn care business for me. So they bought me a push lawnmower, a weed eater, and an aerator, and books and stuff like that. And in my 6th grade year, I started C. Dave in Charge Landscaping Service. And at the time, if you go down the street on Highcomb Road, there's a housing development, and it's called Briarwood. I had it all on lockdown.
Wow. That's what's up. You were an entrepreneur in the 6th grade.
You've been hustling.
Right.
Yeah. Ask my man Jamal Rasul. He'll tell you, he's a personal trainer, he'll tell you, he made a post. Charles V is the only guy that's been hustling since the 6th grade. Real talk, yo. And then after that, it was just like, honestly, you know, I drifted down the wrong path, and it wasn't because of lack of guidance. It was, you know.
You just wanted to.
Yeah, I wanted, you know, I had it, but I wanted to be with, you know what I'm saying, with happy people.
You want to be
I'm gonna tell you this. Look, my first time going. Okay, check this out, right? My first time.
We got a way of doing this.
Going to the club. It was Yvonne Johnson's son, Mr. Johnson. He had started. I forget the name of that club. I think it was called Castle or something. It was a teen club. And me and Bria, we had decided to go for our first time to go to the club. And I had my car. I was a sophomore in high school, actually. I had my car and everything. Do you not know my grandpa called me at 10 o'clock and told me to come home? I had just got in here and got like my first 2 dances and everything, and my phone was going off. I'm sitting here like, okay, I'm dancing going off. I'm like, okay, I go out. You know the little Nokia. Thank you. Okay, so look. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I had one, but I just played that snake in class.
He was like, "Get home, come home." I was like, "Nah, come on." But what it was, he was trying to teach me that lesson in life. Don't get hooked to this, son. Don't, because you got stuff you got to do. Like my grandfather told me, and it sticks in my mind all day long. He said, you know, because I had just got some money, and I wanted to go to the store, buy some stuff, and I bought this little DVD, Last Mohicans and everything. I love eating as a kid, you know. So Papa saw that, and for some reason, it had struck a chord in him to tell me something about life. And he said, you know, when I got you and your sister, we were young, you know. So there were certain things that because of the way I live my life, I had to sacrifice and I had to live a mediocre life because here I am, you know, in my early 40s, and I have these 2 kids I gotta raise. And he told me that he doesn't want me to live that mediocre life, so be careful what I spend, be careful the choices I make. We're not perfect, you know. I made a lot of choices, and it hasn't been the prettiest thing down the way, but actually though, you know, lately I've been hearing a lot of people tell me, you know, Charles, I'm proud of you. You know, and it's weird. You know,
are they still here? Are they still alive?
Yeah.
I need you to do something because this is recorded. Yeah. This is a recorded segment, and this is something that's gonna live forever. Okay. I need you to look in that camera, and I need you to tell your grandparents that you're speaking so highly of what they actually meant to you.
All right. Okay. So this is for you.
What they
Papa.
mean to you.
Y'all guys are my best friends. You know, like. Y'all was there for me every step of the way. You was at every game for me. Anytime I wanted to do something, you never told me no. You set ground rules, and if I followed those ground rules, I was able to do what I wanted to do. You gave me my keys to life, to living life and to seating. And there were some things that you didn't teach me because you didn't know how to teach me at the moment, but you told me parts of it, and I was going to experience it. And what you taught me built me up for it, you know. And like, I thank you every single day. Like, I talk about y'all guys to everybody I know. People be like, Charles, I want to see your grandparents. I want to see them. Like I love y'all guys.
Right. Yeah. What you guys
y'all are my best friends. And at the end of the day, you know, I love y'all.
That's all right.
Y'all gotta come on trending.
Yes. Yes.
We're family. We like family oriented. We gotta bring you in.
See, that's why I like down south guys. They're so sweet. You could never get somebody from up north to say that. Sorry.
In a moment. Well, Charles, I just wanted to thank you so much. Like, I literally been low-key stalking your page. And I tell, shout out to my stylist, Kayla. Kayla Flack. I don't know if you know her, but she knows you.
Well, okay, real quick. I heard about Kayla through a high school friend of mine, in middle school, Keanu Edwards. I actually have a bachelor's auction coming up in January. I'm trying to lock in a venue. I'm trying to lock in this venue, and you know it's gonna be something for the ladies. I'm saying my black queens of the Triad to come out and check out, see us Chocolate Brothers in action and everything. You know what? Yes. Because I need some guys and brother, come on, yes, my brother, yes. So you know, it's gonna be something nice and classy and we're gonna show what we can do.
I see this thing going to fruition then.
Yeah, and I'm actually gonna be on there.
You gonna be an eligible bachelor?
I've been single for like 370 something days.
Oh!
Did he count the days?
It was around this time when it happened, so you know, I was like, okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we will definitely speak.
I'm ready.
We will definitely speak off camera about this upcoming event. We want to make sure that event blossoms. But we're going to get to this next segment. We're going to go ahead and set up the set for the tattoo session. And I'm actually about to get tattooed, you guys. So let's get it.
I'm a punk, but I'm trying to get out of my punkness. I'm going to go next. Go.
All right, set it up. Hi, you guys. This is Tamia. I'm about to get tattooed by the infamous Charles VC right now, live on Trending in the Triad. Y'all excited about my tattoo?
She's like,
Where am I sitting at? Right here.
Well, I'm just
Jesus
going-
hands.
I just need to be close because if I'm gonna go next, I need to see what's going on.
Scared of?
I'm scared, but I need to see.
I'm not scared. I'm not never scared. Y'all know I'm tatted up.
so being that this is our first
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, it is.
quick questions. Are you allergic to anything?
No.
Eczema?
I do have eczema.
Okay, you can answer for straight.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you some stuff to do for like hand care and everything.
Okay.
Diabetic.
Do he need to have a mic up in here?
You're diabetic?
No.
Medications?
No.
Seizures?
No.
Okay, cool. All right. Hey, you never know. Got to know everything. Man.
Do the professional.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna move that spray bottle. Can you move that spray bottle so it doesn't block the Bam.
Why am I like super nervous right now?
Girl, because you about to get a tattoo, you about to be
Y'all
hurting.
such a thug.
It's gonna hurt to me.
I'm a girl.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, right? Okay, so I'm gonna be working at a tattoo parlor coming soon, guys. I'm not gonna say nothing, no name of it yet until I know for sure. Everything's good to go, but you will be seeing me there. You know, on a long road, getting tired.
So tell us what you're doing now.
Right now, what I'm doing is I'm setting up for the tattoo. Okay, folks. Well, y'all saw it right here, but whenever you get a tattoo, always make sure the artist takes that needle off the packet. You unwrap it, you check it, make sure it's fresh needle and everything. Okay, it's always safety. And what I'm using here is a new machine. It's called a machine pen. It's not like your regular traditional tattoo machine.
Invest in yourself.
Yeah, invest, folks. If you want a good quality machine, if you want a good quality tattoo, look at the machine that the artist is using. I'll tell you that right now. It's all day long. Unless he's been tattooing for like 30 years, you better look at that machine. Okay.
But take your time now to calm down and breathe.
We good. I'm good.
You got one shot at this thing now.
Daddy's hustle, mama's,
I know. Remember we talked about those feelings.
mama's muscle.
I can't wait to see this tattoo. I'm lit.
Oh gosh,
I'm getting tattoos on my hand, and it's gonna say "Daddy's hustle and Mama's muscle" on my
Maurice.
hands.
Oh, you can hear me.
Right here?
Right. Right. Look, she got it.
Okay.
No, like this, like this. Oh. Yes, that's a.
I need a fill in.
Oh God.
And what I'm doing right now is I'm just basically just about to draw.
Oh, he official, honey. I done stalked this man's page. I'm not worried at all.
No, girl, I'm just talking about the needle. I know people.
You scared of the needle, girl?
I hate needles.
I birthed a whole child. I'm never scared.
I did too, and oh God.
Oh, this is new. This is just a real quick little. Just gotta make sure.
Okay, you outlining it. Okay, outline. Ain't no way, Rashad.
You ain't got no
Mr.
tattoo.
Charm Time, you can't get no tattoo. Oh, giving a tattoo.
Hey, you know what, bro? I mean, after a while, I kind of got used to it, man. I'm telling you, bro, I used to have the butterflies, hands be shaking, I be sweating. I'm telling you, man.
Is this your phone to me? Let me move it so it don't vibrate and mess up something. Just so you guys know, my last.
Oh, you're
tattoo, I
freehanding
moved.
it.
Yeah, I drew it up, and now I'm just looking at it,
Gotcha.
and I'm drawing from there because I want to make sure it fits the right way. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Usually, I do stencils. You know, but you know how I'm always at the house, left the stuff at the house, but it's okay.
I'm so nosy.
Daddy's hustle.
So the tattoo that you are getting, Mr. McCray, what is it?
Yes.
What is it saying?
It says Daddy's hustle and Mama's muscle.
Daddy's hustle, Mama's muscle. I like that.
Anybody know my parents? They were true G's. I learned everything I know from them.
Yeah, that's right. Tell you. Right there. They ain't got nothing from Granny and Papa.
I'm still saying that.
I don't know, can you?
I don't think this light's gonna mess it up.
Your light is fine. We want to move the camera to get an enclose view of what's going on. Oh, he can zoom in.
Oh, yeah, my grandma told me about the hustle game at a young age. She said, no matter what you do, just know you gotta get money to go to work.
I know that's right.
That's what she told me.
That's right.
And right now, they retired, house paid off, just doing what we do, buy land and property.
That's right. I heard
Look
that.
up, look up for my little real estate coming soon, folks. I might sell your house one day. Who knows?
Yeah, that's right.
I might sell your car sooner than you think. I gotta get this money.
Jack of all trades.
Oh, they can hear what I say. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, look, folks. Yeah, this is like the no script. What's her boy's name? Marshawn. Yeah, his show is funny. He be funny. He do what he want to do on the show. Honestly.
Yeah, we don't have a script on Trending.
I don't like that script stuff. Because I'm definitely not scripted.
Me neither, honey.
What? Boy, I'm definitely not scripted. There be days where I be tattooing and my PO come by and she knew I was tattooing. She actually wanted tattoos, but she couldn't get it because, you know,
Yeah.
job and everything. But she'd be like, she'd come by and she like to watch. Like, she'll sit there and watch. And my clients be like, Charles, your PO's there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she good. She already know this how I pay my bills. We are good to go.
That's right.
Okay.
Oh, God.
All right, folks, we're about to get this started. All right, don't cry on me, all right?
Oh, Jesus.
I love that light. Oh, it's ready. Oh my God, he's about to start.
And the reason, this machine's kind of quiet, so you don't.
So what
really
does that
hear
say right there? That says Mama's.
That says,
Daddy's.
Yeah, Daddy's Hustle. And it's got his nickname, in parentheses, and you have Mama's Muscle, and her name.
Shoot to me.
Yeah, it don't hurt.
It don't hurt.
Look real curious. The tattoo to the net just keep flying.
I'm a G.
It don't hurt to me.
Hey, shoot.
Butch.
Oh, what's your mom? Say that, girl.
Tess.
Oh God, I turned it off.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, the inside this little area right here is getting kind of serious.
See?
Oh yeah, you ain't.
hurt.
It's gonna get there. Oh, did I say that? I mean, she can't turn around now. We here. We ain't going nowhere.
My hair is covering my face.
I'm out.
No, you not. You ain't going. No, you not. No, you not.
Nah, for real, I can't.
Oh Lord, the little it's the little part right here.
Yeah, I just made my decision. It'll be my leg.
Y'all punk.
That's what I said, girl. Got to be the leg.
They can say that this collarbone
That hurts. Girl, that's why I got my tattoo on. That's why I moved.
Finger tattoos are actually very hard to do. That's why if you ever go to a tattoo parlor, the price for a finger tattoo or a face tattoo it goes automatically
Why would
higher.
anybody want to tattoo their face?
Why do people get tattoos?
What you mean tattoo?
He got tattoo
Oh,
on
I
his
feel so
face.
hurt. Like you see this right here, mi vida loca, baby. My crazy life. Yeah, you see that? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I ain't see it.
Okay.
You were sitting on the opposite side, but I still want to know what made you tattoo your face.
Because this is my symbol of what I do. This is to me known.
It looks good, but I still wouldn't.
Ain't no turning around.
Don't forget, he gotta do your tattoo next.
Ain't no turning around.
I don't care. I still want to express the fact that not touching my face. I'm
Don't know. You
girl,
got
I already
bite
said I
down,
want to
bite
get a
down.
tattoo. See, that's what I'm saying.
You just not gonna get one on your finger. Y'all,
Oh my
I'm
God.
Going in. I'm gonna get mine. Just won't be my finger. That looks painful. Sorry. I love you, but
I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't know what the heck.
and then
No,
you
'cause my intention was to put it on my finger, the inside of my finger.
that was gonna be worse.
It is
That was gonna be
inside.
worse.
That would have been worse, because
Cause it's
Well,
all
I mean, you
bone.
would have caught the same. Well, I don't
You got
know.
more meat right
Actually,
here.
No, it's not even just that. This is actually sensitive right here.
It's sensitive.
Yeah, this.
Girl.
This whole.
What color is it? Is it black?
It's black. It's
Yeah, it's
already
black.
black.
Yeah, right. If she got that meat, she should be alright. Well, it's about to get on that bone. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, get your mama's muscle up, girl. We got you. Yay.
It is.
Girl, you ain't gonna be doing no sew-ins.
Girl, I guess I bet I'm gonna get that money tomorrow.
And she gonna be like, give me some Neosporin.
Say what?
Right. She's like, oh, I gotta use
Y'all shut up.
We love you, Mia.
You doing too much. You moving too much.
Girl, I know, because I can't focus on that.
Yeah, please move away from this table. Move.
I'm about used to having. Like, you know me, I work 24/7 all day long. So when I get my kids, we all day. And it's funny because, you know, my daughter, she'll sit there, like, well, she'll stand there and she'll just be looking and watching. She'll be like, what's that? What you doing? And, like, if I got a client and my client's crying, she'll walk up, she'll be like, okay. Yeah,
I'm gonna need her to be here to tell me something, okay?
I know, girl.
oh, shoot, I just took the mom the other
Okay,
day.
I'm gonna do mine, but we're gonna do mine real small. Real small.
Oh.
It's crazy because I wanted a tattoo all year.
I've always wanted one, but when I tell you I'm a punk,
Child, we might wait on that mama muscle.
Daddy husband got
Oh,
you on.
God. We might do that another day.
Oh, God.
Whew.
Yeah, I need mine to be real small.
You next, right?
This is cool because this is the first in the world and try to get some of the agreements. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really,
Thank you.
I'm really thinking about that.
What do you call it? Like the heartbeat line? Like, you know? Yeah, and then a heart in the middle, and then the rest of it. Yeah,
I think you should
basic,
have.
that's
I
it.
think you should have a
On my leg. I just want like
A what?
heart.
I should.
That's all I need.
Oh, yeah, you already put me on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Got to get him.
It has to.
Play around, 'cause I can't do
That's
no
why I
more.
was like, okay.
No, well,
It was so funny. He's from here.
Is he?
Oh, you was
That's what
one
he
of the
was
most
wondering.
painful children I had. Lord Jesus,
Greensboro
you told
really
my life, so I think I can never
I
do
believe
that.
it.
A lot of people.
when it get on your bone and it start racing you throughout your whole body. Well, I got one right here, one right here. See, I got one right here. When he got on that bone.
You not chiming in on my
I
face.
need for you to
expression.
stop referring to tattooing as a little gnat flying around buzzing.
It was almost
Yo,
over to me. You
only
did it.
on Trending in the Triad.
Oh
we
yeah,
get
guys.
a live tattoo being done.
It don't take me long doing. I'm saying it don't take any artist long if you know what you're doing and you can do it. Okay, so look. So I used to always talk
wish we
junk
could get a
about
close-up.
that show Ink Masters. I used to talk junk about it until one day I actually watched it, and I used to always sit there and wonder like, how can he do a tattoo that fast? You know. So I started studying, started researching, started looking at their work, the machines that you use, the products and everything. But when I tell you tattooing is so intricate, you got machines that cost $1,300. You feel me?
Really?
Yeah. What? Come on. And I mean, I'm just saying that just so you can see, like, it's really that serious. Like, really that serious, you know.
Shut up. Shut up. I'll do it.
And I'm gonna give a shout out to the artists in Greensboro that I You know what I'm saying?
Do you know
we'll
Tap Man?
associate with. Yeah, shout out to Tap
You know
Man.
Tommy
doing
Lee?
his
I love
thing
Tap
on
Man.
his,
You know
on his
Tommy
rap
Lee?
career. Yep. Shout out Tommy Lee. I
Shout out
actually
Tommy Lee.
Don't mind Tommy Lee. He has good work. Tommy
He
Lee,
does.
clean,
Yes.
and then we have Goody, and then we have Al Seville, and the only people that
I know Al Seville.
Yeah.
I try to get him to come work at my shop.
Al
Stuff.
Seville. Everybody, they do their own thing. Everybody has their time once they come into my brother used to work into fruition, right? Yeah, fruition, man. Fruition. I heard that word years ago, man. Yeah, years ago. Years. Man. Heck yeah, brother.
Yeah.
That's just my number. Just my number. 9311. You are 777.
Job to Mia. You did it, girl.
So shout out to Tamia
looks
McCray. She got
good,
that
too.
tack done.
It hurt when he rubbed it like that.
Yes, hunty. It looks good. Yeah, she is cute.
Look at my daddy.
And you did that muscle on that. You moving on to the next hand?
Hey, somebody give me
A bag for trash. See, I wish y'all could go. Y'all could have went like, so I can take a break.
You
You
can.
got the shakes?
One of
Yeah.
us can jump in while you get the wait to get your hand done. The other hand.
No, nah, it's really.
No, he want to go ahead and thug it out.
That's how you really catch cross contamination and stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
That's good that you said that because we didn't know
I
that.
need a
We
bag,
didn't know.
a bag, just put
We
it
were
back
just
right.
trying to help her get some relief.
That right there. We gotta go from my hand to that
Oh,
bag.
you still tracing?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he ain't done yet.
Well, yeah, I'm just making sure that doesn't
filling
really
it
fade.
in?
You have a really high high fade rate when you're doing hand tattoos because we got so much pockets,
Yeah.
materials to touch and rough surfaces, you know. So you literally have to break through that. You got an extra layer of skin right here around the side of your hand. I caught it back up here, but I didn't catch it right there because that would have faded right there. You know, I ain't trying to rush to this. I want to make sure we got this correct.
He official now. He official.
I mean, I come a long way with this. I love.
I'm gonna
what
tell
I do,
y'all,
man.
it actually looks really good.
I'm on.
It's so pretty. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So if y'all guys want to get in contact with me, you can find me on Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. Facebook, my name is Charles VC. You see how to spell it on the tag and on Facebook. Ink Junkie. Ink Junkie is IINKJUNKIIE, and my stuff will put right up. That is my Instagram name, and also as well my Snapchat is inkjunkie_TAT. So you guys follow me on there, and we'll just go from there. And also too, when you want to schedule your appointment, I have a booking app, Setmore, Ink Junkie Tattooing Setmore. You click on my page and you'll see it on my Instagram. It's in my bio, and on my Facebook, you probably scroll down, but it's in there on one of them posts up there. So
and then you say you pretty much work 24 hours a day.
yeah, this is all me, y'all. I'm 100% owned by me. Nobody or no debt. I plan on starting my business fully all the way and no debt. Okay. Always remember that, folks. Don't open up really own anybody if you can. Try not to. But it's okay if you do. So I would have a business plan, pay it off, and keep on going. Ain't nothing wrong with getting loans and stuff. Work on your credit, folks. Tell you credit. I'm on my credit.
You spitting some jewels today.
It's life. I mean, it's life, man. It really is life. Like I remember one time I had a conversation with this lady, and she happened to be from South Africa. I was on a mega bus coming back from Atlanta, and we had a 4-hour conversation just about life, faith, and religion, two different things. Faith and religion are two different things, and where we come from, culture. And I was telling her like my quest and my thirst for knowledge, where I come from, and she said she had never ever spoke to a black person that has ever had that much thirst for where they come from. And I was just talking earlier, you know, I really see that generation breakdown. Like my grandmother says, the generation curse, where you see broken homes and more stuff going on just in each generation that comes in, because what it is, you know, we the people, well, let me see how I'm gonna say it. Let me say it.
And that's his name.
Okay, the values of our culture and the traditions of our culture are disappearing. It breaks down from a lot of stuff, man.
That's what's up.
I ain't gonna go too much into detail. I can go all
No,
day
I'm
about
telling
it.
you, my brother's like that. He talk about all that stuff.
Tell you, man, I can really.
That is so pretty.
But you gotta stay true to what you got. You gotta. Like nowadays, I really be trying to speak to my younger brothers, man.
Hey, Tamia,
I be seeing it.
can you come and show the camera your tab before you go to the next one?
Oh,
I can.
Come on, hon.
What do I just go up to the camera?
Right here, yeah.
Yeah, because it's dark right there. You're not gonna see it right there.
There you go.
Can y'all see it? You see it?
There you go. We good.
You like it? Yes.
Yes, tattoo.
Okay, let's get it.
As long as you don't say tattoo, man. 'Cause I don't like the word tattoo, man. Tattoo
Oh, no, I
artist.
didn't call you tattoo man. I said yes, tattoo.
Okay, cool.
Give me my phone.
Well, no, not even that, bro. Not even that. It's you have to look at where the word derives from, and then you have to have the separation from your scratchers to your amateurs, your professionals. We're all tattoo artists, but it's different brackets, you know. It's different parts. I mean, different levels.
Same thing, photography and the guy with the camera.
Yeah, here we go. Don't get me wrong. I ain't never forgot where I come from. Keep it hot. I ain't never forget. Well.
You got a knowledge. You got a lot of knowledge. It's cute.
So a scratch is like totally you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, he'll know what you're doing. He's just messing the skin up. He's tearing up the skin.
If it
Yeah.
bleeds, that's what you're saying?
No, it bleeds, but a lot of guys just be tearing it up and they don't really understand. But
And then what's the next step after that?
amateur.
Alright, so you're a
Amateur
scratcher
tattoo.
first, then you're amateur.
Amateur tattoo artist, and your scratcher career could be a long time or it could be a short time. It depends on how dedicated you are and how far you go into your studying and researching and knowing about tattooing and everything. You gotta really research, really research, man, because there's a lot of stuff about tattooing.
Nah, I used to design tattoos for people. People was like, you should be a tattoo artist. Like, nah. I don't know about on skin, but I can do it on paper easy.
People are annoying. I'm gonna tell you that.
Can I tag you
now.
in the Triad?
Ooh, boy.
I'm gonna see if I can tag you in the Triad.
But I wanted to go back to what I was just talking about just a second ago about like where I come from. Okay, so when I say where I come from, you know, I didn't come from the streets, you know, I didn't really, but you know, it was good, whatever. But because of the things that I did in life, I was introduced into the streets, and that's where I really got my knowledge for the game. You know, my hustle from the game. Like I learned how to handle clients and everything from a drug dealer. Not a dope boy, but from a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? So I learned that from that, and I kept that personality for such a long time, and it really stopped me from advancing in my career because I was so stuck on that. This is the hustle game. I gotta get this money. You know what I'm saying? I gotta chase after everything, but I can't chase after every single dollar because I can't do it. You know, I can't do a tattoo for somebody that can't afford it and drop my price and then go around and do a tattoo for you that you can afford it because you can from the count away. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm paying way more money than this and the same quality work. So I had to separate myself from that, you know? But I don't forget where I come from. Don't get me wrong. I don't forget where I come from. At all.
That's what's up.
Well, I just feel like my tattoo is getting smaller and smaller by the second.
It's real in these
Take a
streets.
picture of that, Shad.
Telling y'all.
Smaller and smaller. Tell me, let me see your tattoo. Yes. She just got this here.
Hey, you know what? Okay, cool. So since I'm on live and I'm on camera, I wanna it's something that I do all the time, and I do it with a lot of my female clients and everything. So you know, here we go. So
Yes.
what I want to tell you, okay, to me is I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And when I say I'm proud of you, even though I don't know if you might hear it or whatever, but you know, you're a mom, you're working, you're running your business, your career, you're going forward in life. You know, I don't know your story all the way, but we got our ups and downs. That's everybody. Nothing's perfect. So at the end of the day, you know, I just want to let you know, if you don't hear from anybody, just know that No, I am proud of you.
Thank you.
Just keep
Look,
going forward.
appreciate it.
Look at that.
So.
That's called a Southern Jungle. You see that?
I know that's right.
Well, I mean, yeah, keep it high that too. I mean, I know Tupac is from New York and everything, but his son, he said, if nobody else did for you, don't do it for you. You want his son, exactly. But
Shout out to Tupac.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gotta give. We all need motivation. Some people don't have that motivation to keep it hot. Some people. Hey, let's make sure I spell that word right. Muscle. Correct. Yeah.
Hold on, do I need to Google it now?
Yeah. Just Google real quick for me. I can't touch that.
Let me
I just
Google
want to
it.
make sure that we're right, cause misspelling the words happens a lot. Okay. It happens a lot.
Hold on, I'm about to Google this thing. Muscle.
Okay. Hey, knowledge is power, man. Knowledge
That's
is
real.
power. We can talk all day. Anything. I'm telling you. It's always thirst.
We gonna see. We gonna get it because I don't do needles, but I just want to show y'all when this. It's amazing when this little thing starts zoozing. How it looks and stuff.
Try to put no flash, put nothing.
Hey, B, look, I'm about to get it.
Get it, photographer. You can take it. Take it with my phone.
I think I'm doing my leg. You can get it. I don't know, y'all. Wait till the machine. No, I wasn't ready. Tell me it was. You like, no, I wasn't ready.
What? Nah, it's just that area is very, very sensitive.
Mm-hmm. See, I just want to. I feel like on my leg, I'm not going to catch a very sensitive area, right?
No, you're not.
See?
I mean, I've had my back, I've had the insides of my wrist, I've had my fingers, and everything tatted.
Right.
Right, shit. Ain't nothing wrong with meat, but damn.
But
V said think twice. What? V, why you say that? Don't do that.
tell D he's a square.
To me, it's a square because you don't really know tattoo.
You good, babe?
I only got one. The one, you see it?
So I'm
Oh, it was kind of on my back.
running
That is horrible because I moved.
I've done more stuff hanging around with her than I've ever done.
Whew.
Yeah, I saw this one, but then when I got to my children like, Mike, you over here and move. Oh, B, you got 0. That's why. Oh, he done started, y'all. Look at this.
Whew.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, at least he started from the other side this time.
I'm the base stuff. I want the base stuff.
Say what?
That's simple and sexy, but everybody has it. I want the base stuff.
I don't have no clue what that is.
A base club?
A bass cup, the one that hang down, right?
What do you need, babe?
No, bass clef. The opposite of the treble clef is all your bass notes. It's a different scale octave way.
Yeah, it should be down, I thought. I don't know. I used to play
Okay,
piano
it's-
and clarinet.
Yeah, it's what they play. Or your more bassier, more harder tone instruments would hit the.
There's nothing I can do about it right now.
There's nothing I can do
Like
about
me, I
it.
play the saxophone, so I play to the treble clef.
She can't even save herself right now. Adrian,
Lord, have mercy, Jesus. I need 2 seconds. Oh my God, this inside is serious.
Take it.
Woo! Lord, have mercy.
See, I'm talking about.
Okay.
Hear that bone rating? Lord. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip it. It just got small, so small it disappeared. It disappeared.
I need to have a tat show. You know, if I could get a certain artist that I want linked up with me, well, we can have a whole little tattoo.
Lord, have mercy.
Oh, you know what? We should do a tattoo pop-up shop.
You should.
And then have like all the tattoo artists there. And y'all
Oh, that'll be dope, Don.
Yeah, that'll be
We should do a power shoot and tattoo thing.
party. That'll be nice.
Party.
You're welcome. Can I come? I want a free tat now. Say no. I'll be in there though. Yeah, that would be really dope though, because everybody loves a tattoo party.
So check it out. You really wanted to make this like a legit tattoo party? Don't they have a convention center here?
Yeah.
But we're not gonna give out the ideas on live.
No, right. We're gonna talk about that.
We're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna keep that business. You feel me?
We got a lot of people that like to bully.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You take my idea, I'm gonna come your shit and I'm gonna come sit it down. Hey, I ain't playing. I'm gonna shut it down.
What in the world is happening?
My birthday is
I'm gonna walk on stage and take your mic. Then I'm gonna take your money from your event. We're gonna put mama's muscle into it.
You're right. Put some muscle.
Honey, mama's muscle is really hurting right now. Oh my God, are you live? Are you live with this?
No, I'm not live.
Yes, you are.
Oh no.
And then too, you know, I want to give a shout out to like my sister. She's my biggest supporter. Like my mother only had 2 kids, me and my sister. She's older. She's older than me, and she's always been there for me like since day one.
That's what's up.
You don't even hear nothing he's saying. You just like, mm-hmm.
That's my homie, man. That's my peoples. Tell me right now.
Oh God, we still on live, ain't we?
Yes, that's real live.
Real live, it's cool.
Oh,
Ain't no script. Shoot. Ain't no script.
my.
Oh. I'm about to be blown up. Charles, I want to get tattooed now. I saw you on
Right.
Where the hell was you at 2 weeks ago? And I'm sitting here like, damn, I gotta get this bill paid. I'm trying to spend that money. Where was you at?
I can't. You know that's how it is too.
Okay, it's cool though. I love it anyway. I'm here. Just so you know.
And the tip of that needle is so small. It's like it's doing damage and it don't even look like it. So on a leg tattoos, do you have to go over it like that? Oh, you know what? I'm a man.
Real talk is one time go.
It's because like you see where I have my Mary finger, where I got Mike's name. That's like I've had to get it refilled twice. Because I can't talk right now.
When he start going, you can't talk. I think it don't hurt when he do that when you dab it in. I think it hurt when you dab. You just scratch me.
Okay, well, folks, we are. Okay, I'm gonna touch this one more time. That's it, okay?
I'm a G.
You almost done. Shout out to Tamia, y'all.
I'm a G. We done it first. We went live with the tag.
Yep, we went live.
That's what's up.
Told
So
y'all, bro, I had it in me.
I don't know if we can. Once this is done, we're gonna continue the tat party. Oh yes,
Best
honey.
friend, I need you to jump on this train.
Yeah, jump on.
Come on, V.
What? Oh, so you don't move.
Z is gonna be so mad that she missed this. She's so about tattoos. Seriously.
Oh, okay. I know you're talking about.
I know, because I really want a tattoo. So let me ask you, if you can't finish all of us today, you know what I'm saying?
24/7, know what I'm saying? I'm all day
Really?
long.
What?
Get your tattoo.
All day long.
It's not gonna be that bad. It's not gonna be as bad as this. This is like the hardest area to tattoo. Like seriously, I don't know what I was thinking.
created me a tattoo.
Oh, that's cute. Ooh.
Oh, that's the base.
That's the base class right there.
Oh my God.
What's the thing at the bottom? The wave?
Just the waves.
It's like the music.
Oh, the machine. Okay, I got you.
That's so hot. I love it.
Hold on, no. Yeah, you straight. You gotta add 2 more bars to that. We're good.
Yeah, 5. It should be 5.
Yeah.
What?
That's dope.
Can somebody hand me that soap?
The soap. Okay.
Yeah.
On the
Wow.
Nah, you're right there.
I love it.
Tess. I like that he put the names in there.
That's their name.
No, just go ahead. I didn't wrap it up. We saw it. Squeeze. Okay. All right.
I didn't know if you just did it a little or a lot.
Just get it.
That'd be extra for the hand massage too, okay, man?
Thank you.
Try to cheese tab.
What is that, water or alcohol?
This is water mixed with a little bit of witch hazel.
Oh, okay.
Witch hazel helps the skin heal.
Well, my eczema is about to go crazy.
For real.
Now, how do I take care of this tattoo? Because I'm going to tell you what happens. My eczema just starts to attack.
I have some stuff for you, Pit, on it.
Do I need to grease it every day? Because one time I did it and it faded my tattoo.
Honestly, really no specific way to, don't try to do nothing extra to it, honestly. And not like that. Just keep your regular ointment on it and let it take its course.
Okay.
When it heals, let me see what we got to touch up.
Okay.
But your skin was pretty soft here. I really don't see no breakout happening out here. But only thing I must see is some spots will fade.
Okay.
I know that for a fact. And we'll just come back over again, okay?
I love it.
All right, folks.
You already got mine done? You gonna just draw it on my? Oh, Jesus.
You ready, or you want me to jump in?
Yeah. I'm not gonna do it if I don't do it now.
Go ahead.
Oh, all right. Here you go.
Put a leg up there.
You got it?
Oh gosh.
Mama's
Now,
muscle
I want to give a disclosure
Big Mama,
when I start mine. He said I had to be ashy, so it's that way on purpose.
So it's that way on purpose.
I just got to give that disclosure.
Oh God. Yeah, let's close it out. Okay, let me close it out.
Look to
Hold on.
me, yeah. Can you hold it?
I mic'd it.
Oh, you might go.
All right, you guys, we're going to continue the tattoo party, but we're going to go ahead and exit out of Triad and Triad on today's episode. But thank you so much for tuning in. I love my tattoos. I did some tattoos in remembrance of my mama and my daddy that passed. So I'm going to look at it every single time I sew every head and every single time I make every dollar.
Yeah.
So just please know Charles VC did his thing. And please look him up, you guys. His name is Charles VC on Facebook. He is absolutely amazing. Please let him know. Put up what number they need to contact you
so
with?
I got 2 phone numbers. I'm going to give you my temporary phone number right now. I broke my phone, so I got to fix it. It's 336-709-0885. And then my Facebook is Charles VC. That's Victor, as V as in that's VC, VEASEY. And then we have your my Instagram is IINKJUNKIIE. And then my Snapchat is InJunkie_TAT.
Okay.
Go from there.
Tune in. We're actually going to be going on a furlough for the next 2 weeks because of the Christmas holiday and the New Year's holiday. So please check us out the second week of January. We got a great show planned for you guys. And thank you for tuning in to Triad. Come on,
See you next year.